welcome to the 181st edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and I'm coming to you live here from Casa de Bruckert, where we're going to be having another outstanding beer. Today we're going to be having the Life in the Clouds from the Collective Arts Brewing. I couldn't spit it out. Collective Arts Brewing, Life in the Clouds, and you can see we got a lot of clouds on the can. They do some little artwork here. So let's go ahead and get talking about this beer. Now this beer is out of Canada, out of Quebec. So I'm kind of excited to try this. It rates 91 out of 100, which makes it an outstanding beer. And this is a New England style IPA. So as you can see, we're getting the cloudy, almost orange juice looking color here, with a nice solid head. Let me just get this going here. Go ahead and pour that whole thing out there because we're going to enjoy this beer. Now this beer clocks in at 6.2% alcohol by volume, okay? The beer is brewed with Simcoe and Mosaic hops, so it's going to be some good tropical fruit flavors. So let's waste no time, let's go ahead and smell it. So right off the bat, I get this really intense grapefruit, which I like. I like the grapefruit. And then there's other tropical notes in there. Definitely some pineapple. And I think I smell some melon in there, but oh, what an outstanding smelling beer. If it tastes half as good as it smells, we are definitely in for a treat. So let's waste no time. Let's dig in. Very, very good. I like it a lot. And it's funny, there's so many different hazy IPAs or IPAs out there. They get all kinds of crazy with, I gotta have 35 different kinds of hops in there and this, that, and the other thing. They kept this very simple. It's got the Simcoe, it's got the Mosaic, which are two great hops. Combined, they make a great beer. Why do you need to add a bunch of other stuff in there? So definitely nice. Definitely a nice beer, a nice balance of flavors. And the thing about it is for an IPA, this IPA, it's not overly sweet, but it's not overly bitter. It's got 50 IBUs, so you get a nice tropical fruit flavor, but it doesn't have the sweetness that you're getting a lot of the New England style IPAs nowadays. So this is really very, very enjoyable beer, and I could drink several of these. They're 6.2% alcohol by volume, so it wouldn't be too terribly strong to have several of them. But it's just a delicious beer, well balanced. It starts off with a little bit of the tropical fruit hops, but it finishes off almost malty. It just, you don't get that sweetness that you originally get. And I think the reason is because it's double dry hopped. So they do a double dry hopping on the beer, which makes a difference. It's a New England style, but it's double dry hop, and it's making it not quite as sweet, but just a good, enjoyable, drinkable IPA. So it's, we talk about different styles of IPAs, like a New England style or a West Coast style. This I might consider to be somewhat of a blend between the two because of the dry hopping. It's not overly sweet, but it's not overly bitter. It's kind of the perfect marriage between the two, if you will, between the New England style with the cloudy and the tropical flavor. So it does have the tropical flavors in there, but they're very subdued and light. So this is one beer that I'm really going to enjoy. So. And It comes in a nice 16-ounce can, so you get to enjoy 4 extra ounces, which is always a good thing. They farm out their art. I think they, each one of their cans of beer that they do is from a different, local artist. And I've seen this same beer with different artwork on it before, so they switch out the art occasionally, because when I looked this up online, this did not have this same can, if you will. I can't imagine doing another one that didn't have a bunch of clouds in it, because that's kind of perfect for this beer. But spot on, very delicious. So if you see this, Life in the Clouds by Collective Arts Brewing out of Ontario. I think I said Quebec already. It's Ontario, Canada. I do apologize. It's Ontario, Canada. Make sure you check this out. I think it's pretty mainstream. You can I've seen it, in a lot of different places, like, Total Wine, ABC, lots of different places. So make sure you check it out. I'm trying to think of where I got this one here. I think I got this one at Total Wine, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this, make sure you tell your friends about Beer Issues. And what I would like to do is just put a challenge out to everybody out there. All of you who watch Beer Issues, I want you to find at least one, preferably 2 friends that have never even heard of Beer Issues, and get them to sign up, because we're looking to get as many people signed up on Beer Issues as we can, so everybody knows about how much fun we're having drinking good beer and talking about good beer. If you want any cool Beer Issues gear, make sure you go to shop.beerissues.com. And, as my wife likes to say, I have beer issues.